Hello, my friends. Happy Tuesday. I always have to think about what day it is now. I'm so used to saying Thursday, even though it hasn't been Thursday in quite some time. But here we are. Let me just make sure we're in the right place. Looks like it. I apologize for any traffic noise, but it's beautiful outside and the fresh air is fabulous. There we go. All right. Sorry, I have not showered yet today. I promised the puppy a walk in a little bit, and I didn't want to get all hot and bothered. So, not that it's that hot today. It's actually really nice. But we're going to a pig roast this evening, so I have to get ready later. And sometimes when I'm like in go mode, I just want to be in my comfy clothes so I can get all the things done. Are you guys like that too? I tend to stay a little more casual when I'm at home hanging out and just getting stuff done. Today I've been taking tons and tons of pictures. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't think you can see my floor. It's literally just beyond that. And then my whole floor. Oops, I almost canceled you guys. You can see a little bit of it there in the video, but I'm just making sure I didn't actually shush you guys down. I did not. So I've been taking pictures of all the stamps and goodies that I have in my retired product because I am doing a BOGO sale this week. So for the first time in a really long time, you guys, I think it's because last year I sort of was like waffling as to what I wanted to do with my life. I was having a midlife crisis. So I kind of slowed down a little bit. And now, for the first time in 10 years, I'm actually shy of getting the incentive trip. So I've got about 6 weeks left. So I thought a good way to kind of spoil you guys and perhaps get me a few more points for the trip is to do a BOGO sale. I haven't done one in a while, and the way it works is you place an order in my online store and then you get equal dollars for what you spent before tax and shipping to shop in my retired stuff. And I have a lot of retired stuff. So I'm currently loading those things into the Facebook group. Claiming should begin at 4. I'm hoping I can get everything done by then. And then you can just place your order and then you claim equal value. Everything has a price. So you just, if you spent $40, then you claim $40 worth of stuff. I put your name on it and ship it out for you, and just send you an invoice for shipping unless your order's over 100, and then I will cover the shipping of the retired stuff to you. So got lots and lots of stuff to do for that. That's going to be just for 1 week. We're just going to do it because it takes a lot of time and a lot of my space. So, that's what's that. And then there's so much happening, you guys. I am so excited. I finally got like a little burst. I'm going to share some product today that's going to be the theme of my upcoming virtual retreat, which is in October. We're going to do a Halloween themed one. I did a few years ago. It was really popular. It was one of people's favorite. And I love this suite collection. So we're going to use this suite for the pillow gifts and like the theme of the gifts and like the theme of the weekend, like prize, not necessarily what I give for prizes, but like the games and things like that will be Halloween themed, but the projects will not be. They'll be fall and holiday themed. So even because it's going to happen the weekend before Halloween, I believe is the weekend. And so I just wanted to sneak peek the product I'm playing with right now for the pillow gift design. And then I have our August class to go needs to get out, which I'm waiting on some paper so I can design that. And then I'm prepping for the Just Scrappin' retreat. So lots and lots happening. So it looks pretty quiet around here, but it's not. It's kind of crazy. But let's go ahead and turn this around so I can show you, because we've also got the holiday catalog coming soon as well. We are in pre-order right now as demonstrators, so I have some stuff on its way to me, and I will share that in the coming weeks. I did kind of do shipping of holiday catalogs direct to you guys. Some of you may be getting it if you've purchased with me in the last year. I think I sent it to most anybody that purchased with me in the last year. You should get a catalog, yeah, I think that was where I drew the line. So if you don't get one and you want one, let me know. It goes live September 3rd. But you should have them in advance of that. So I do have some catalogs showing up here that I can ship out individually too. So that's coming as well. So much fun stuff. And this is part of the online exclusives from last month. We will have new online exclusives launching on September 3rd, as well as the mini catalog. Look, I can even show you the cover, you guys. It's so exciting. So this is the cover. I can't show you what's inside it, but there it is. And if you wanted to get some of this stuff in advance, let me know, because I can send you the link. Well, I can't send you the link yet, but you can pre-order some of the merchandise in your starter kit. So when I do a unveiling of some of this stuff, you'll be able to see that. And I do plan on doing a video series to launch the new catalog in early September. So lots and lots going on in my little brain over here. But I wanted to share this one with you. So this is the Spooky Sweet collection. It is a Halloween collection. It was released a couple of months ago. It was online only, so you may not have noticed it. But it's a cute little stamp set with some coordinating dies. So this cuts out some of the stuff here in the stamp set, but then you've also got some bonus dies here. I cut some of them out. So you've got the cute little house. You got this little bat. It's got like raised wings. You've got the picket fence, and then of course some little bats. And then also part of this is the Petunia Pop Sparkle ribbon. I don't think they call it sparkle. What do they call it? I don't know what they call it. Iridescent, that's the word they use. I knew it was a different word. Iridescent ribbon, and then we've got these cute little foam. They're kind of foamy little stars in white, Petunia Pop in black, and they got glitter in those as well. And then we've got these really cool iridescent treat bags. How fun would this be to, you know, do little gifts for kids, kids coming to your house for like trick-or-treating, or kids classes, or co-workers. So many fun things for that. And then the best part about this one, I think, is this pattern paper. So I'll just kind of flip through it quickly. You can see like there's some great pieces that would work fantastically for like the bottom of a scrap or top of a scrapbook page, adding some pictures to it or something. Nice little card front pieces here as well. We've got some cute little candy paper. You've got some just black and orange. This one has windows with little eyes and pumpkins and a brick wall. And then you've got this just plain orange stripe. And then this one's kind of cool. It's got some tags here and then some banners that are worked in. The back side is just a plain gray, gray and black kind of tone. Got some cute little critters here. Look at this little flamingo. Is he not the cutest? So super fun little Dracula and other fun critters. And then orange and black, so kind of a plain. And then there's die cuts. You've got 2 sheets of these die cuts. They are the same, but you've got some cute little toucans and hippos and little bear fairies. So really, really cute paper. I think that's kind of the pièce de résistance, as they say, right? So let me kind of put something together here. I have no idea what I'm doing. I am not planned this out in the least because I've been busy taking pictures, but I feel like we can make something cute happen very, very easily. So, all right. So this is just the thick basic white that I'm starting with. And I think we'll start with our paper. So what do I want to use for my paper? I do really like this candy. That could be a cute background. Could use, let's see, we could just use a plain like orangey tone. And I might do that actually. Then you've got these little critters. Because I might actually, if I use the orangey tone, maybe we can use this little pumpkin sidewalk too. So let's cut this down to size here. I'm gonna go ahead and just trim this along that line. Okay, and then I'm gonna trim this piece off. If I can get that centered here. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use this. I might trim it down a little bit because I think I want to layer it onto that plain orange paper too. So let's make this our traditional cardstock layer. So I'm going to do 4 by 5 1/4. So we'll just cut that, which means I think I'm going to need to cut this little pumpkin-y thing, the pumpkin hanging thing down here, because it's already, this is almost, what is this? Is this 4 by 5 1/4? Yeah, it's just shot. Yeah, it's about 4 by 5 1/4 in itself. So I'm going to actually trim it down a little bit. Let's do like 3.5. So I'm going to cut 1/4 of an inch off each side here. So it'll be 3.5. And then we'll do, so this is 5 1/4. We'll do 5 here. And then another 1/4 off this side here. Okay, let's see if that's enough. I just want it to be like a little background there. Yeah, that works. So now we can layer those on top of there. And I'm thinking we might use one of the little critters. I could kind of stamp one of these guys, like maybe this little guy, but I'm also got a lot to work to do, so maybe I'll cheat and we can pull one of these little guys. I think they're a little bit better size-wise too, although they might be a little small. Let's see. If I was to use one, I'd probably use the little cat. Let's use the cat. Let's do some stamping. All right, let me grab a block. Whoops. And we'll do, I need some white cardstock. Just some plain, basic white. I can find a piece. Here we go. All right, and then I'm going to use the Memento Black because that's going to work best with our Stampin' blends, which is what I'm going to want to use. So we'll get that good and inked. Okay. Make sure all the black parts of this are very well inked. And in fact, because I want, it's a kind of some solid elements to this, I'm going to put a little cushion under here. It'll give me a better impression. I'll just flatten this out. And then we're going to go ahead and press and hold to make a good contact to paper. Notice I wasn't rocking it because you don't want to catch the edge of the stamp. I was just pressing and holding. And a little fingerprint there, but that's okay. But that gave me a nice solid black color there, which is what I wanted. And then I'm going to pull the Petunia Pop probably. And basic black. And I don't know, maybe some orange, maybe the pumpkin pie. I think I'll pull in the pumpkin color from that. And yeah, let's do that. I think, and actually I might make the kitty gray. So let's do smoky slate, I think. So we'll do this. Hey, Janet. Oh no, internet's kind of wonky. I'm sorry. It looks good on my screen, so I hope it's just temperamental. Hi, Diane. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and color this. I'm going to use the bullet point here. And I'm going to color this in. Okay. And we'll color the face. What am I using? I'm using Smoky Slate. So it is the lighter one. I was thinking I would use the lighter one on his muzzle and stuff, but I'm already using the lighter one, so maybe we'll use the darker one. Alright, so I'm going to just color this in. Like so. I love coloring. I don't know why I don't do it more often. I always think it takes too much time, but it just makes me happy. I'm going to use the Petunia Pop to pull in that purpley color again, even though that's probably not realistic. But I'm going to use that for his ears and his nose. And then we'll go back to the gray for his little paws here. Her, I guess I should say. I think she's a, I don't know. I guess it could be either. I'm going to color the tail. Like that. And then she's got a little sweater and a dress on. I think I'll do stripes. I'll do gray on her feet here. Okay. And then I'm going to do a little bit of the Petunia Pop, like she's got some little leggings on, so we'll do that here and here. And then I think maybe I'll make her sweatshirt this color too. I don't want to introduce too many different colors, so we'll keep this color as well. Coloring kind of fast. There we go. Color in here. The weather has been absolutely gorgeous the last couple of days, so I just said to Nate this morning, I'm like, well, I want to live where this is where it is, like every day. It was nice and chilly this morning, so it was great for sleeping, and yeah, I just want to live somewhere where it's like that all the time. All right. And then it's a little warmer during the day, so it's beautiful in the daytime. I'm going to do black and Petunia here, and I'm going to make her little skirt orange, I think. And I actually think this part I'm going to do the same color. And then we'll do a darker gray for the muzzle part. Let me do the orange here for her little skirt. Okay. So I'm really letting the paper do the shining on this. I think the paper is really cute. Alright, and then I'm just going to take basic gray, which is a little bit darker than smoky slate, and that's what we'll use here. Probably should have done it the reverse with the lighter color here, but it's fine. Okay. I kind of covered up some of this, so I'm going to just recolor that. There. Alright, so there's our little critter. So I think I'm going to put her on there, and we'll do some die cutting. Let me just attach this flat, I think. Alright, and then I'm going to pop this, I think. But I think I might pop it onto, let's do some cardstock. Do I have Petunia Pop? Oh, I think I put it over here. I have a piece here. Let's see what it looks like. Or maybe actually, since there's green on the pumpkins, I might use the green to pop it. Like that. I think I like the green better. Let's do that. So I'm just going to trim. What size was this? This was, so we're going to do 5 by 3 3/4. So 3 3/4 by 5. Okay. And then I'll attach that to here, I think. Oh, actually, I think I can go a little tighter. I think I want it even less of a border, so I'm going to just go ahead and attach this for right now. But I'm going to make it a really tight little border. Like that. Okay. And then I will trim this down. So let's do... Here looks good. And then where are we at? That's 5, so we probably want 7/8. Just a little bit less. Okay. I probably could have trimmed off even a little more, but that's okay. Let me cut this out really fast. So I'm just going to use the die to do that. Give me 1 second. Hello, Jolene. Hey, Brenda. Hi, Linda. All right, so let me cut this really fast. All right, let's hope that I get it centered. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. I know it's hard to hear me when I'm over there. I wasn't really talking much. Uh-oh, did I? Oh, it moved a little, but that's okay. We'll fix it. All right, let me get that out of the way. And I need my snips. It moved. All right, so I'm gonna just sort of trim this out a little bit. Nobody will be the wiser. So I'll just cut that down. I probably should have just fussy cut it because I was rushing. I would have done that probably better. I'm just gonna kind of cut off a little bit of the excess white that's around here. Like this. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm gonna just cut around his tail, her tail, his tail. All right, and then chop this. Okay. Sorry. It's almost like I'm actually fussy cutting it. Okay. Like this. Just trim this out. Sometimes it happens, my friends. Nobody will know. I mean, I know her foot is kind of chopped off a little bit, but no one will be the wiser. Okay, get this white in here. Just tell me what you're up to this week. Like I said, we've got a pig roast tonight. We've got some line dancing tomorrow. I'm actually going to see a medium this weekend. So got some fun stuff. So he's on the side, she's on the sidewalk, like so. I don't think I really need ribbon because it wouldn't really make sense, even though I'd love to add some ribbon. We're going to pop him up. We're going to pop this up. So let's go ahead and pop this first because I'm not going to put ribbon on it. I think it would look strange. So, all right, let's go ahead and add this with some dimensionals. Okay, and then we're gonna have to figure out a sentiment, which there's some really cute sentiments in the stamp set. So we'll see what works the best. I'm just gonna center this. And then this guy's gonna be here. I could put another one, but I don't wanna spend all that time fussy cutting again. So I was actually thinking and trying to think about this at the same time. I'm actually thinking I might do Don't Worry, Eat Sweets, and I know that's really long, but I think that could be cute because I'm going to cut it apart. So let's do this. So I'm going to do Don't Worry, Eat Sweets, and we will just do it on a white piece of paper. I need another one. Oh dear! My bag just fell off. Here, will it fit on this? Let's see. It's a little tight, and I also am a little crooked, so let me just put this down. Gives you a less warped thing. Here we go. I think I can make it fit there, so let's try that. Get it good and inked, and I'll show you what I'm thinking. All right, so we got that. Let's go ahead and stamp this like that. Perfect. I used the edge to kind of help me get that straight, and I'm gonna cut it pretty tight in here. And actually I can use my trimmer for this part. I want it pretty close to the edge of the words. Oh, stop moving. Oh, goodness. Okay. And I'm going to just slice that. Okay. So I have this. I'm going to trim this down a little bit so it's a little even. And then I'm going to cut this in half. Okay, and then I'm thinking we're going to put that like this. Don't worry, eat sweets like that on the wall. And I'll pop both of those things up. So let's go ahead and grab some dimension here for the kitty. And we'll pop that here. Okay. And then I'm going to use the edges for these. So we'll just pull that up. We'll slice that there. Like so. Alright, and then we're going to do one here. One there. Okay. And we'll do don't worry. And the same thing for this side. I'll just snip this here. And I'll probably just use 3 of them and that will be enough for the whole thing. That like that. Well, I probably could have gone 4. That's alright. Don't worry. Eat sweets. And we'll line that up at the edge. Super cute. And then of course we need some bling. So let's grab that. Hey Michelle. You won't tell I did some fussy cutting. That's good, because I missed a little. But when you get the whole card together, you don't even notice that I chopped off her foot and a little of her dress. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. All right. That's a nice joke. We do that all the time. When things are not really fine, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. All right. So let's do, I think I'm going to do some black stars because we'll add them to the night sky maybe. So I'm going to just do some little ones here, like up here, like that, and then maybe one of the larger ones. These are soft and squishy. I like it. Like that. I feel like I want more. Let's do more, because they're fun. Because they're fun. Oh, I squished it. They are squishy. Look, I squished like a bug. So, note to self, be careful. Don't get too overzealous with your, take your pick tool, because you'll squish your star. All right. And gently pull one of those up like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's still good, even though I kind of want more. I'm having fun with the squishy stars. But I feel like if I'm going to add more, the positioning is off. Maybe we take this little guy over here and then do a medium-sized one over here. I don't know. I don't really like the placement I've got of these, but it's fine. We'll do that. Kind of keep them over to there. That's better. 6 though. You're supposed to have odd numbers, but we're going to leave it. All right. And then just because, let's go ahead and add some Stella to her outfit. So she's glittery and easy to be seen in the dark. She's a safe trick-or-treater. There we go. And then actually let's do that for the pumpkins too. These are like little garlands, I think. So we're going to make our garlands sparkly and glittery too. The Stella is like a must-have. It's just an easy way to add glitz and glam without a lot of bulk. And it's just fun. There you go. Super simple card, made really, really quickly, other than the the fussy cutting, right? So yeah, this is a really cute collection. If you like Halloween, this is a really fun one. It's great for some cute kitschy cards, but it's also just fun for anyone. It doesn't have to be for kids or anything. It's just cute and it's fun to play with. So if you're a Halloween type person, this is a cute one. You still have plenty of time to get that done. If you do like Halloween, consider adding the weekend before Halloween as to join me for my virtual retreat. Registration will be open in a couple of weeks. I got to get through BOGO this week, and then we've got our card class for this month that I need to open, and then we'll talk about the virtual retreat. So just keep it on your agenda because I'd love to have you join me. And then, as I said, 1 week only, the BOGO sale is happening. If you place an order in my online store this week, you'll get equal value to shop in my BOGO store, which I'm loading photos to as we speak. I will put the link to that group in the description of this video so you can request to join and see what's in there. And then, like I said, you get free goodies based on your sales this week, so that you get goodies, I get trip points, and we're all happy. So I hope you guys have a great week. Thanks so much for watching me, and I will see you all really soon. Bye for now.